everyone, welcome back to My Beauty Times 2. Today I decided to do a purple smoky eye with a touch of pink in it and with a gold inner corner. It's a really fun and dramatic look to do, and I would love to see it if you guys decided to do this look as well. Go ahead and put a picture on Instagram and hashtag MyBeautyTimes2 in it. And remember, on Instagram, it's times2 with an S in it. So yeah, go ahead and give us a shout out and we would love to see. Thank you. Okay guys, to start off this look, I am using Painterly from MAC, and I'm using that as my base for today because I wanted my makeup to stay on all night long, and this is a really good base. I highly recommend it, especially if you're looking for your makeup to stay on all night. It doesn't crease at all and it looks really good in pictures. Next, I'm using a shade of white and light brown from my Morphe palette and just spreading that in my crease with my E40 Sigma tapered brush. And I'm just blending that all over my crease just to kind of define my crease. I realized that wasn't really helping, so I went to my chocolate bar palette and used a light brown shade instead. And again, just put that in my crease and in a V motion around the corners of my eyes. Next, I'm taking a black, it can be any black really, I just took it from my Morphe palette and I'm using a pencil brush to really outline that V on my outer corner of my eye, and I'm only keeping it in the outer corner, and as you can see I made a little V to emphasize that corner, and I'm just going to keep it there for now and blend it out later. Now I'm taking that same Sigma blending brush and just blending it on the outer corners. When there's barely anything left on my brush, I'm dragging it into my crease. Next, I'm taking a deep purple shade. It is matte, and I really love my Sigma tapered blending brush, so I just used my color swish, which is really cool. You just put your brush in it and you swirl it around and it takes the previous pigment off of it. So I just took that brush and I'm emphasizing that V a little more, except I'm doing it with a purple now. And I'm moving it closer towards the inner corner of my eye. And again, when there's nothing left on my brush, I'm putting it in the crease of my eye. As you can see, I started off with a very light hand and I'm slowly building because it's always easier to build rather than take off. So this way it's easier to see what color you really want and how deep you really want it. So then I'm taking a it's a pinkish purple, it's more pink than purple, and I'm again just adding it to the V, except I'm going closer and closer to the inner corner of my eye. And again, I'm doing that with a very light hand. Next, I took a white color. It can be any white color. I chose a non-shimmery white color, and I'm just putting that on the inner corner of my eye and blending it towards the purple and the pink. I really wanted that white color to pop, so I just keep adding onto it. Next, I'm taking that same Sigma blending brush and I'm just blending out that black. I realized I wanted the pink to show up a little more than purple, so I added more pink in it. As you can see, there is a nice gradient from pink to purple to black. Now I'm taking my INGLOT number 77 gel liner, which is my favorite gel liner at the moment, and I'm applying that with my Sigma Line Perfector brush. Putting on eyeliner has always been a very hard task for me because my eyes are so round. It's really hard to work with them. So the Line Perfector brush and the winged liner brush are really easy to apply eyeliner. Next, I'm just applying LA Girl Cosmetics Black Gel Glide On Liner on my waterline, and I'm using a beauty blender to hold my waterline down just so I don't apply my fingers on my face and get the oils of my fingers onto my face. Now I'm taking that pretty pink purple and applying that on very tightly on my waterline, just so we can have a nice color on the bottom other than black. You want to make sure that you get this as close to your waterline as possible. Now I'm just taking a pencil brush, it can be any pencil brush, and just smoking that bottom out. Now I'm taking my UEMURA curling eyelash curler and just curling my lashes. I usually give them a big squeeze and then continue to squeeze them for another 5 seconds. I'm using my KOKO lashes in the style 201, and I just put those on and applying mascara on my bottom lashes and on my top to blend everything together. Next, I'm taking my Too Faced Luminizer and I'm just applying that in the inner corners of my eyes very lightly. Now I'm taking my MAC Prep and Prime and just highlighting my cheekbones, not my cheekbones, under my eyes. And I'm doing that in a upside down triangle motion. And I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender. Make sure it's damp if you use one. I've realized that I used to use it dry before I knew that it was supposed to be damp, and making it damp makes all the difference in the world. Now I'm just applying Banana from my Anastasia contour palette, and I'm just using a brush to set all that highlight that I put on. Now I'm using the dark colors from my Anastasia palette, and I'm using a small blending brush to apply the contour so it can be defined, and then I go back in later with my Eco Tools blending brush to make sure there aren't any harsh lines. Next, I'm taking a pink from Tarte and I'm applying that blush, and I'm really surprised that it didn't come out in the video. I applied it very heavily just so it would come out in the video, and you can barely see it, and I don't know what to do about that. Next, I'm taking that same Too Faced Illuminizer? Yeah, Illuminizer, and I'm just applying that onto my cheekbones and onto my nose bridge. And before the video started, I had already contoured my nose. For lips, I used Ever from NYX as my lip liner and Indulgent from Too Faced. And that's it, guys. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to